Today, we're diving deep into the world of American Express, and I've got some eye-opening insights to share with you. If you've ever owned an Amex card or are thinking about getting one, you won't want to miss this. I'll be sharing with you some common Amex mistakes that could be silently costing you money. This will cover things such as saving money on your annual fees, how to earn extra Amex points, and how to get the most value out of your points. Collectively, these things will help you use your Amex cards to their full potential. The first mistake is not taking advantage of active military duty benefits. There are even some benefits that you could take advantage of if you just so happen to know an active duty member. But an active duty member is someone a part of the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard, or Space Force, which honestly, I didn't know Space Force was a real branch of the military. I thought it was just the name of a Netflix comedy with Steve Carell. Public Health Service and NOAA commissioned officers are also active duty members, and you'll also be eligible if you are in the National Guard or reservists on 30-day or greater active orders, or if you're a dependent of an active duty member. That means your spouse and children will also be eligible for these benefits. As an active duty member, the biggest benefit you receive is waived annual fees on all Amex personal credit cards and charge cards. That means the Amex Platinum, Amex Gold, Amex Hilton Aspire, and Amex Marriott Brilliant cards and so on will cost you $0 as long as you remain an active duty member. On top of that, you'll also have no authorized user fees, no over limit fees, no late payment fees, no return payment fees, or no statement copy request fees. This is why, as an active duty member, I highly encourage you to start getting your Amex annual fees waived, because you now have access to thousands of dollars worth of benefits and credit for free. That makes cards like the Amex Platinum a no-brainer. However, if you are just a civilian, how can you take advantage of these benefits? Since active duty members have no authorized user fees, someone you know who is eligible can simply add you as an authorized user. Sure, you don't get the full benefits of having your own card under your own name, but at least authorized users, like with the Amex Platinum, for example, can have their own airport lounge access, their own global entry/TSA pre-check credit, their own Hilton and Marriott Gold hotel statuses, and their own fine hotels and resorts benefits. If you currently are active duty and are paying annual fees on some of your Amex cards, just contact Amex and work with them to start having your annual fees waived. You could even ask to have prior annual fees refunded to you, but I don't believe they do that for every case. I just read online and at least one person has done it before. Or if you are about to apply for an Amex card with an annual fee, make sure you select the military option as your occupation on that application form. Amex uses the Department of Defense database to verify your eligibility, so make sure your information on that database is all up to date. Another mistake related to annual fees is not taking advantage of Amex corporate card benefits. If you have an Amex corporate card for work, you could be eligible to receive up to $150 of statement credit every year on your personal Amex credit card. No, you do not need to be the owner of the corporate card or company to take advantage of this perk. So start asking your boss or supervisors if they have Amex corporate cards they could use for the benefits. To find out if your Amex corporate card is eligible, head to this website right here, which I'll have linked down below. Here you will enter in your corporate card information to find if you are eligible to receive personal card statement credit. The catch here is that you need to apply for a new card in order for this to work. It will not apply to Amex personal cards that you already own. The 4 cards that you could receive statement credit with are the Platinum, Gold, Green, and Blue Cash Preferred cards. The Amex Platinum card will give you an annual $150 credit, the Gold card an annual $100 credit, the Green card an annual $75 credit, and the Blue Cash Preferred will give you an annual $50 credit. But for the rest of us non-military, non-corporate card holders, we still have a chance to get extra value from our credit cards every year in the form of retention offers. Retention offers, or retention bonuses, are incentives that credit card issuers provide to encourage cardholders to keep their credit cards open and active. They usually come in the form of statement credit or bonus reward points. Most of the time, you would need to spend a certain certain amount on your card to receive those bonus points. Very similar to how a sign-up bonus works. Typically, you could request a retention offer for your Amex cards once a year, and you could do so by contacting Amex directly via chat or phone. The best time to request a retention offer is around the time that your annual fee posts. It could either be before or after the actual posting date. Then once you're talking to Amex about a retention offer, you're going to want to bring up how the card you are talking about is too expensive, or the benefits/credits don't work for you, or that maybe another competitor's card seems like a better option, and that's why you're going to maybe downgrade or cancel that card that you have. It's not guaranteed to receive a retention offer every time you ask, but you should expect going, back and forth with this customer representative, because they not always will just give it to you without putting up a fight or without trying to talk you away from it, When it comes to receiving Amex points, there is another mistake that you need to watch out for, which is signing up for the wrong bonus offer or the wrong sign-up bonus. A huge part of the credit card game is receiving welcome bonuses, and Amex has a rule that you can only receive one welcome bonus per card per lifetime. Their intention with this is to prevent you from constantly opening and closing accounts to keep receiving massive amounts of points, because they know how valuable the credit card points can be. Of course, there are ways to go around this, which I will talk about a little later, and no, none of them require you to fake your own death or to start another lifetime or something like that. Because first, I wanted to show you how to get the best welcome bonus offer available when you decide to apply for a new Amex card. Even if you escape the once in a lifetime rule, you still want to find the best sign-up bonus offer available to you. Naturally, the first place to look is the Amex website, but for certain cards, you could also look at applying through the Resi website instead. Amex owns Resi and usually has competitive welcome bonuses available through this site here. This trick only really works if you're applying for either the Platinum card, Gold card, or Blue Cash Everyday card, but I want to show you how important it is to check all of your options first before hitting apply. Just within 1 minute of searching, I have found 3 different active Amex Platinum offers available at the time of filming, and they all differ significantly. The first option is one link that goes straight to the Amex website showing you a welcome offer of 80,000 points. However, using another link which goes to the same Amex website, I have found a 125,000 point welcome offer. Now, I don't know the whole coding and background of this, but they're both from the Amex website. It's legit. It's not like some fake Amex website or anything, but it was just a different Google search link. And as opposed to clicking the first Amex Platinum link when you Google Amex Platinum, I clicked, I think it was the second or third one, and it gave 2 different offers. Then the third one I found was through the Resi website, which is we have a 100,000 point offer, but we would also get 10x points at restaurants for the first 6 months of card ownership, or until we reach $25,000 in spend. Right there, that's 3 different links and 3 totally different outcomes. So please don't be the guy to sign up for the first offer that you see. In this case, you might have just went and took the 80,000 point offer when there are better ones available to you. Just for your information, using people's referral links or affiliate links could also change the sign-up bonus available to you as well. So my best advice is to check the Resi website, check the normal Amex website on your regular browser, maybe even check the Amex website in incognito mode, and be sure to cycle through different Amex links as well, because as you just saw, you can have different results. Or to be extra sure and to cover all of your bases, you could use your friends' referral links or people's affiliate links too, like the ones I have down below, just to make sure that you're applying for the best welcome bonus offer that you see at the time. Check all of them. However, there are instances where you could get 2 sign-up bonuses or more for the same card in one lifetime. And one way to do that is if you cancel the card and wait 7 years to apply again. Why 7 years exactly? Well, just like why I'm not in the NBA right now, we really just don't have a good answer for that. But another way to get the sign-up bonus again is if there is not lifetime language in the offer. Lifetime language is when Amex puts the phrase, welcome offer, not available if you have or have had this card or previous versions of it, end quote. in the fine print. That's where, Amex is going to have that. Or they might have some variation of that lifetime language. A lot of the time though, these offers are only really found on targeted offers just for you and mostly for business Amex cards. But if you happen to come across a card that has no lifetime language, like for some reason you had a few extra minutes to go through the fine print of the Amex application and you see no lifetime language, then you could get multiple welcome bonuses for the same Amex card. Along with not choosing the right sign-up bonus, another mistake is not choosing the right card. American Express cards are known to have high annual fees. For certain customers, that's a good thing because those high annual fee cards have lots of perks that certain people can use. But at the same time, there are customers who are paying way too much in annual fees for a card that they actually don't need. A popular card that people could mistakenly get is the Amex Gold. The main points of this credit card are that it has a $250 annual fee, 4x multipliers at restaurants and grocery stores, and then $240 of food credit every year. If you could naturally use those $240 worth of credit, then yes, the Amex Gold can be a great card to get. But you also have no annual fee options like the Capital One Saver one with 3x on restaurants and groceries, or even the Citi Custom Cash where you can earn 5% cash back on either of those two categories. Just try not to let Amex upsell you into getting their expensive annual fee cards, because at the end of the day, you want to control the benefits and perks of your Amex card and not let the benefits and perks control you. The next Amex mistake is slightly less important than the others on this list, but do not overuse the check spending power tool. With American Express charge cards, you technically do not have a preset spending limit. Instead, you have something called spending power. Common cards that have this are the Platinum, Gold, and Green cards, but no preset limit does not equal no limit because there is still a limit of how much you could spend on those cards. That limit is based on factors like your credit record, your payment history, monthly spending patterns, and your income. Long story short is that you do have a spend limit, but the check your spending power tool gives you an idea of how much you could charge to your cards. In an instant, you could check if you could put $10,000 on your cards or $20,000 on your cards, etc. But do not keep spamming that tool because it could trigger a financial review on your account. Amex will slap that financial review in your face when they think you are sketchy or acting suspicious. With a financial review, you are on Amex's naughty list. During this time, you cannot use your credit cards and you cannot access your membership reward points either. Instead, you now have to go back and forth with Amex, sending a bunch of official documents to pretty much bail you out of jail. Usually, you trigger financial reviews when you have a sudden change in spend on your cards, or if you spike up your stated income by kind of a lot, or if you're constantly spending more than what your reported income is. And speaking of jail, another Amex mistake is to look out for getting yourself in Amex pop-up jail. Amex pop-up jail is when you apply for an American Express card and receive a pop-up stating you are not eligible to receive this welcome offer. Just like we talked about before, you need to go for welcome offers on your new cards, so this pop-up is a major no-no. I will say though that Amex has just been dishing out pop-up jail messages left and right, like it's one of those kiosk people at the malls. For many people, when the pop-up occurs, it makes little to no sense, like when I received it a couple months ago. But you can increase your chances of not getting hit with this message by spending more on your Amex cards, not just using the Amex cards for welcome offers, and by not opening and closing your Amex cards frequently. If you avoid doing those things, then you should be, hypothetically, in a safer place to avoid Amex pop-up jail. But again, sometimes even if you avoid those things, Amex will still find a way to put you in pop-up jail. All right, now let's move towards mistakes that you may make when it comes to the Amex points themselves. The first one being not using your Amex points for travel. This one is slightly subjective, but I believe that 99% of the time, you should aim to use your Amex points for travel only. Either you book through the Amex travel portal at a redemption level of 1 cent per point, or you transfer your Amex points out to a travel transfer partner and find redemption values of greater than 1 cent per point. Yes, technically you could use your Amex points to redeem for cash back, online shopping, to cover previous charges, or for gift cards. But those last options give you the lowest redemption value for your points, all mostly being under 1 cent per point. The only exception to this rule or mistake is if you have the Charles Schwab Amex Platinum card and transfer out points to cash in your investment account at 1.1 1.1 cents per point. Of course, the subjectively best way to redeem your Amex points is by transferring them out to transfer partners. But a problem that some people make when it comes to that is not using transfer bonuses. Amex periodically throughout the year will have transfer bonuses when you transfer your Amex points to a travel transfer partner. Basically, it's like a sale. Amex will give you more partner points for the same amount of Amex points. There were no active transfer bonuses at the time of filming, so here's an example that has already expired. Here you can see that one Amex point will turn into 1.25 Air France KLM points, which is a 25% bonus. And for a real life example, take a look at this. Air France from New York City to Paris, we have a 478 euros or 510 USD one-way flight. Or with points, that is 11,250 miles plus 60 euros or $64. That is almost a 4 cents per point redemption right there. Normally, that's already a good deal, but with a transfer bonus, it makes it an even greater deal. At the usual 1-to-1 point ratio, to get 11,250 Air France miles, you would need to spend 11,250 Amex points. But if you took advantage of this transfer bonus, you would have only used 9,000 Amex points instead, which now turns it to an almost 5 cents per point redemption. Now, I wouldn't advise spending or transferring out all of your points over to a transfer partner when these bonuses happen. But if you typically use that transfer partner or would use that partner in the future, then I would recommend sending over a few Amex points just to lock in the value of the transfer bonus. The next Amex mistake is not taking advantage of Amex offers. These offers provide discounts and cashback rewards on specific purchases. Here's an example of previous Amex offers. Spend $125 or more at Lululemon and receive a $25 credit. Right there, you could get a $25 discount on like 3 pairs of socks. These offers show up on eligible cards within your Amex app and your Amex account online. I recommend taking a look at these often to make sure you don't miss out on good deals. I would also recommend adding a bunch of these offers or maybe all of them at one time, and here's why. Sometimes you could accidentally trigger credits that you may have not thought about using. For example, I've seen a story of someone adding an UGG offer to their Amex card. You know UGG, like that company that makes super nice boots and they're super cute and comfortable and breathable. Well, anyway, someone added an UGG offer to their card and bought a pair of Hoka shoes, or Hoka, it's not Hoka, Hoka, Hoka shoes, right? I think my mom uses those. Anyway, they bought a pair of Hoka shoes on the same card, and it turns out that that Hoka purchase actually triggered the UGG's credit because they're owned by the same parent company. Will this happen often? Probably not, but it will never happen if you don't add Amex offers to your cards. I would say at least once a month, there are actually useful offers that turn up on your Amex cards. Then to make these Amex offers even more powerful, be sure to use a service called Rakuten. There are online shoppers out there like you that may have never used Rakuten before, but they are missing out on extra Amex rewards. Rakuten offers a program where you can earn extra cash back from certain companies. Those companies include Nike, Adidas, Macy's, Best Buy, even Saks Fifth Avenue. Using Rakuten is like using an affiliate link. All you need to do is go to your favorite store by clicking the link on Rakuten, and you'll go straight to that company's website and start earning cash back when you make a purchase. This is all completely free, and you could earn $30 cash back after you sign up and make your first purchase by using my referral link down below. I apologize for all the shameless plugs in this video, but the Rakuten offer is a free $30, or if you have a friend that uses Rakuten already, just ask them for their referral link instead. The reason why using Rakuten is great for Amex users specifically is because you could actually choose to be paid out in Amex membership reward points instead of cash back. So if you sign up using a referral link, you'll receive 30,000 Amex points as opposed to $30. This is actually better than cash back because if you redeem those points for more than 1 cent per point, then you're earning more value than if you just chose to get paid from Rakuten in cash back. The cash back amount varies throughout the year, but you could receive like 10% on Nike or 4% on Saks purchases, which will pair up really nicely with the $100 Saks credit on the Amex Platinum card. That's why every year I use that Saks credit, I am actually earning extra Amex points on that purchase because I'm using Rakuten. Do not leave money on the table. Take advantage of Amex offers and using Rakuten. Another mistake related to shopping is not using the Amazon/Amex point offers that happen throughout the year. About once a quarter, Amazon has a limited time offer where you could receive up to 50 50% off certain items for checking out with Amex points. Yes, I did say earlier that we shouldn't use Amex points for online purchases, but this is different. With this offer, you could actually just use one Amex point to actually activate that sale or that offer. Then you just pay the rest in cash. Check what Amazon offers are available right now. Use the link down below. And again, heads up, it's another affiliate link. Right now, that Amazon/Amex offer is to get 10% off eligible products when using membership rewards points. Just remember to trigger the offer by using one Amex point and not by paying the entire purchase with Amex points. This is just another way to squeeze extra discounts into your life by using Amex cards. Well, thank you guys for watching this video all the way through. Now you're all Amex experts and will never lose money with them ever again. And you can save money along the way by using those tips. All right, shoots.